I definitely do agree with you in the statement that you made, and as far as like the mark of the beast system that we have. But what if I told you and everybody else that you already received the mark of the beast? You know what happened just a few short years ago to everybody in 2-0. I personally, like I said, with the type of work that I've done, I've seen people fall to their knees and become complacent in order to get a job. That is what I seen. In order for them to get a job, to continue or go back to work when they had nothing, they told them that they needed to get the mark, essentially. I'll call it the mark. I can't say what I want to say in order for me to be able to have this platform. I have to talk in like circles. But I've seen people essentially give up and fall into the system in order for them to have a job and essentially live the life that they want, spend the type of money that they want, which is again artificially. They told them to get that mark. Now, as a person that has dealt with the compound, that has mixed the compound, that has given it, you were supposed to give them a piece of paper that explained briefly what they were getting. And at the bottom of that paper, I used to always point with my pen. I said, did you read everything? Before you consent to give it, did you read everything? In bold letters, real small bold letters, it said experimental. But in order for those people that so desperately wanted to, get back in the game, have a job in order for them to feed their families, live the life that they want, they told them you had to tap in. You got to get the juice, baby. And like I said in my previous videos, I believe they shadow banned the video. But when I was doing those type of jobs that dealt with the mark, that's what I call it, the mark, they told us to give out coupons for Dunkin' Donuts, give out coupons for Mickey D's, coupons for some chicken tenders. And I seen people, again, wrapped around the door to get the mark, the juice, for some donuts, for some chicken. Again, some more type of food that is bad for you. So when it comes to the mark of the beast, or essentially a system that in order for you to get like groceries, in order for you to have a job, in order for you to tap back in and like essentially live that happy American life, I believe that most people around the globe have already gotten it. Okay? And the people that didn't, at one point for a small amount of time, you suffered. You suffered, right? Because I've had people personally tell me, oh, if I didn't get that, I couldn't have a job. But a few years down the line, when I was looking for work as far as like per diem, they said, oh, we don't have those type of rules anymore because, one, they couldn't find workers. Two, they needed somebody to get on board now. And three, they weren't being incentivized to have that type of rule in order for you to get a job. So you see how they played everybody? They told you to get the mark. They told you in order for you to get a job, in order for you to tap back into our realm, was to get the beast. And I've seen it. I've seen people fall to their knees. And I do have I understand why people need to do what they had to do. I've had people who knew it was bad for them. They knew what they were doing before they took it. But they have kids. Again, they got kids, they got spouses, they got family that they had to take care of. So you have a large set of people around the globe who've already fell to their knees to the beast system. So that's why I said this channel is only for the generators, operators, destroyers, the people who knew that they didn't want to live within that system, the people who, or at least the people who want to get out the system, the people who want to do better, and not fall to their knees to it. So like I said, I've seen it. I felt sorry for the people at one point, but I was one of the workers who was telling them, are you sure? I was the one that was essentially telling them, do you know the side effects, the implications that were going with this? People still signed on the dotted line. Some of them didn't read nothing. I literally seen them. I watched these people. They didn't read nothing on that paperwork. Signed away. Because they needed a coupon for some donuts. They needed a job. A lot of people, they didn't have any more work going in. They were sick. I feel like they've already gotten it. And I feel like it really is what it is. It's only you. As long as you know what you're supposed to do on this planet, it's only you that can save you and your people and your family. And sometimes y'all can't even save y'all family. Y'all can't even save y'all children, husbands, spouses, all of that. All you can worry about is just you. Because I had several people that was turning a blind eye to me when I was telling them about this stuff. So again, they've already got the beast. It lives inside of them already. And it has manifested itself, 5, 6, 7 years down the line? You seeing them falling to their knees again to it. The devices have turned online. That's what you got. You dealing with the beast, you gonna have the beast. The parasite that lives within you, the gift that keeps on giving.